So there we go. Let's see how this goes. We're gonna try this on the blender setting or smoothie setting. Hey, welcome back to The Average Kitchen. Today we're gonna do an awesome review of the, I have to look it up, Ninja Foodi Power Nutri Duo. So this is like a smoothie maker, nut butter maker, pretty inexpensive, $130 on Amazon in Canada. Comes with got some ice here to try to crush. The Power Nutri Cup, 2 of them with 2 drink spouts, lids, okay, as well as this, I guess it'd be like a storage lid if you make something and you just want to throw it in your fridge. As far as accessory goes, pretty impressive. And then this is the Power Nutri Bowl. Kind of interesting. When you read in the book, it talks about when you got your blade going here, that you would turn this counterclockwise, which I think acts almost like a spatula to push things down towards the blade. So we're gonna give that a try as well. And then the universal blade that goes on all 3 cups, pretty aggressive looking. And you can see the cog there that fits in here as well. It's a pretty inexpensive product versus high-end blenders if you're just doing smoothies. It appears that it's pretty much like your daily smoothie maker. You make a smoothie in the cup, it's got the drink spout, you're out the door, you're off to work. So I hope it's gonna be able to hold up to the tests that we do. We're gonna try making peanut butter, do a couple smoothies. Full disclosure, never used this before. Brand new for us here. I see a sky with a reindeer car. So we're gonna throw that lid on, and then that goes and locks into place, and wow. Wow. What was that, 5 seconds, Jamie? I think it was 5 seconds.
Maybe less. Made snow.
Like frozen ice cubes to snow. Like that's blended. Okay, so first test, I'm shocked. It almost looks like, what's that super cold stuff that you get, dry ice. It almost looks like dry ice. Okay, first time I ever turned this on, I can't even contain my excitement. Pretty cool. Kids can build a snowman. I see a sky with a reindeer car. All right, so let's run a smoothie test here. I just threw in 300 mils of water in this reservoir. It would be my only complaint that I've seen so far with this. I really wish they would throw on the back side of the cup if they would put cups. They have ounces, they have milliliters, so imperial metric, which is great, but I sort of like to operate in cups, half a cup of this, 3/4 of a cup of that. So anyway, I put 300 mils of water. I've got, what, 5 or 6 frozen strawberries. So there we go. Let's see how this goes. We're gonna try this on the blender setting, or smoothie setting. I see it trembling all too fast, but I'm not leaving. So it appears the cycle of this, was it a minute, Jamie?
Ish.
Roughly a minute. At first when it started, I thought, I don't know if it's gonna be able to push through, but it did. I would say that 300 mils of water, or the combination that we made here, would be the minimal amount of water you'd wanna put in. It certainly had to fight to get through it. But I must say, it's a beautiful, well, first of all, it's a beautiful color, but it is a nice looking consistency. So let's pour a glass of that. So, let's see. No chunks, a little bit of ice particles, maybe from the frozen strawberries or whatever, but it's certainly a smooth smoothie. So first test, or second test, we pulverized some ice to begin with. Very impressed. So let's try making some peanut butter. I see a sky with a reindeer car. Okay, so we're gonna try a recipe from the book they call classic peanut butter. Okay, classic peanut butter calls for a cup of peanuts, which we have here, 2 tablespoons of canola oil, which I have here, and it calls for salt. But these are salted peanuts, so we're not gonna add that. And I wanted to sort of mention the same blade will end up going on top of this Power Nutri bowl. And this little part that I talked about at the beginning of the video, what they suggest is while this is running, you turn this in a counterclockwise direction. So we'll see how that works. So we're gonna put in our 1 cup of peanuts. So we got 2 tablespoons of canola oil. We're gonna throw this on, get that into place, and then we're gonna choose the bowl. Did it say just the bowl or the spread?
Spread.
I hit spread. You ready? Because it's gonna be probably quick like last time. Ready? All right, so Jamie had thrown that decibel meter on there. What did it get up to, Jamie?
Well, it's 78.
So pretty loud, actually. I'm not gonna lie, right now looking at this, it's certainly not peanut butter. Parts of it looks like peanut butter. So let's give this another cycle and see what happens. Okay, cycle number 2 done. Now it does not say anything in the book about running multiple cycles, but it's starting to look more and more like peanut butter. You could classify that as peanut butter. It's still on the chunky side. Let's try it one more cycle and see what happens. I would say, and I don't know if you would agree with me, Jamie, I would say the cycle is quite loud.
Yes.
So let's try it again. So that was 3 cycles, just shy of 3 minutes. Let's see what we have here. Okay, it's certainly starting to get, I could feel it's actually getting warmer, and you can see that the peanut butter is thinner. These blades that you turn manually inside, or these paddles or whatever, they kind of get in the way when you're trying to scoop this out. It is nice that the lid with the blades comes completely off, so you're not going to mess up or shred your spatula, but pretty hard to get down inside of that. It's very good. I mean, it's pure peanut butter, with the exception of a little bit of oil, which peanuts already have. It's really good. All right, so we'll see how involved this is to clean now. Try to get that clean. Okay, when we did the BlendTech video, the BlendTech blender, it's actually got a cleaning cycle right on the blender. Very cool. But what they suggest, or what they tell you to do, is to put some warm water in your reservoir on the BlendTech and put it like a drop of soap in, and then turn the blender on, and that'll help clean it. It doesn't say this in the book, but I'm gonna try it and see what happens. Because that peanut butter at first glance is no joke to try to get off. We may have just figured out a little bit of a ninja cleaning hack. It's not perfect, but let me dump this out and come back and show you. So maybe I should have showed you the blade before. It was caked with peanut butter, but I just rinsed it in water. I never washed it, I never cleaned it. That looks amazing. Still some peanut residue in the bottom, but there's like sort of a live hack on how to get this super clean with something as sticky as peanut butter, some warm water, and a drop liquid soap, and then give it a couple blasts. It'll save you a lot of scrubbing in the sink. Anyway, little tip for you. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna try is another one of the recipes they suggest, a peanut butter jelly smoothie bowl. I see a sky with a reindeer car. Whole milk, frozen banana, frozen strawberries, and 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. So we're gonna use the peanut butter we just made. I filled the milk to what they call the liquid fill line. Now I don't have frozen banana, but I do have fresh banana. In theory, it shouldn't make a difference, but I don't know. So we're gonna put in, I just got 4 very large strawberries there, and I'll sort of cut up some banana, and then we're gonna throw in the 2 tablespoons of our peanut butter. So we're gonna throw our lid on, and we're going to turn that on here, Jamie?
No, bowl.
Bowl. So we let that run through its full cycle. It appeared to blast through that with basically no resistance. Beautiful color. I'm gonna pour that into a glass, and I'm gonna let my friend Jamie try it because I can't drink milk. Certainly looks good. Smells great. Lovely pink color. Give that a try, Jamie.
Cheers.
Cheers. I still got some of this left.
Smells unbelievable.
How is it?
That's fantastic.
Is it good?
I think technically it's supposed to be a bowl thing with a spoon, and maybe it would be chunkier with frozen banana.
Probably.
However, flavor-wise, great.
So let's review this now. We ran it through some tests, nothing too crazy, but we wanted to show people what Ninja says it can do, and I think it did what Ninja says it can do. Having these 2 cups with the 2 lids, really, really nice actually. I was pretty impressed. And then the smaller bowl for doing nut butters and so on and so forth. I think for me, on the home front for me, I think I would probably use these 99% of the time versus that, but it's good to have that option. Reasonable price, $130, not really that bad. I didn't look at what the warranty is, probably a standard 1 year or 2 year warranty. Very impressive power, blasts through frozen strawberries. I mean, those frozen strawberries were a pretty good size. Destroyed ice within seconds, which was pretty impressive as well. 2 cons for me. As mentioned before, I wish they had the other measurements on the other side of the cup. I think that could have easily been added for basically next to nothing. And it is a little bit on the loud side. Generally, this running for a minute at a time, so it's not the end of the world, but it is a little on the loud side. Other than that, I think it's a great little small appliance that takes very, very little room in your kitchen. That's our review. Hope you liked it. Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Do you have one of these? We can't wait to hear from you. We'll see you on the next one.